Recode, if the vote were today, how would I vote? No. I believe that it's a one-size-fits-all for our city, and that's not who we are. I think that there's some great things in it, but I think there's some things that I don't like, and I think the communities that will mostly be affected currently, how Recode sits, is East Knoxville, North Knoxville, and Northwest Knoxville. So I would vote no if it were today. I think that it's going to pass before any of us are elected. I'm fairly confident in that. And so all I can say is that I promise to review it immediately and see the direct impact it's having on our communities and adjust it accordingly. Because Knoxville is not a one-size-fits-all. We are diverse. We are inclusive. We are a great place, and I think that it will hold us back. So thank you.
I think we definitely need to update our zoning ordinance. I support an update of our zoning ordinance, but I'm totally fine with waiting and giving a little more time to examine and get it right. I've heard that there's an idea that the council will have a workshop and discuss it more, understand how things are going to work more, and maybe adopt the language of the zoning ordinance first, and then later see where exactly in the map and the boundaries it applies. So I would rather have it slow down and get it right, but not wait forever either, because there has been a lot of work put into this, and there's a reason this has been initiated, and that's because we are working with a zoning ordinance from 1950, and our modern needs have changed, and we have a lot of people living in properties that are non-conforming with the current zone, and this could help with affordable housing. It could help channel growth in positive ways, where we put density along the corridors and leave residential areas like Holston Hills green and mostly just the way they are. So I guess I would vote to delay, postpone.
First of all, let me say I think that in my time in the city, I saw many ordinances that were really, really antiquated. And we worked in 2012, I introduced a new parking ordinance and worked on the parking ordinance for many, many, many years. So there are lots of ordinances that need to be reviewed within city government. And I think we need to commit to looking at those and reviewing them. My hat is off to the mayor, the administration, and council. They have spent many grueling hours on this process. And there's no easy fix for updating the ordinance, the zoning ordinance. It is about property rights. And no one likes you to mess with their investment. That's what this is all about. I made the suggestion some time ago, and I will still say it today. I would have to vote no. I would like to see us break it out, slow down, break it out, and do section by section. And I think the first section we could work through would be the residential section, and codify the whole residential section, then move on to the industrial, the office, wherever we need to go next. But it is so large, and it's been so challenging. I think that's going to be the best way to handle Recode, and I hope we have the opportunity to look at it that way.
So is this a hypothetical question? In 2015, in November of 2015, I wrote an op-ed that was published that said that it's time to update the zoning code. And so sometimes be careful what you ask for. Next thing you know, you're running for mayor and dealing with it at the same time. But it really is important. The zoning code is a visionary document about how we want our city to grow. And what we were finding, what I really found after serving on council and dealing with land issue after land issue, is that our zoning code was really prescribing a type of development that wasn't in demand. When we're trying to revitalize corridors like Magnolia or Central Avenue, the prescription was for suburban sprawl type development, very single use, lots of parking, lots of setbacks. So I think the Recode effort is a good one. I would vote to postpone it, which what I've called for, because once you draft a new code, it's very complex on how that affects all the current parcels. So, in addition to being a lawyer and serving on council and dealing with Recode and having a 15-month-old and running for mayor, we're wrestling with this issue but there is a need for it, and I think the structure of it is good. It was passed. Nick Delvobe, I was talking to him about it, he actually voted for it in December of 2016 to start the process. So it has been a lot process, and we need to keep working to make sure we get it right.